There we go.
There we go.
Progress.
All right, so that hero power is going to do a lot of work here, but wait.
Show me the card, god damn it.
SuperDork.
God, Blizzard. Alright, so I'm gonna close out this window after this game. Let me just focus on getting this shit up and running in the meantime. Okay, so
Then N'Zoth is going to come down, and booyah! Have a board! None of which is a taunt. So if there's an Unleash the Hounds in this hand, nope, but there's an Animal Companion. Is it
Never
Huffer?
Huffer.
Never Huffer! But he still could have... He has a Deadly Shot, which hits the wrong target.
ouch.
Oh, wow. Phantom
Deathcon with
Knives.
the clutchness.
Oh, the clutch. Clutch, N'Zoth. What was looking like a win for SuperDork. Well, it's N'Zoth. What do you expect?
Pretty
Hello,
much.
my opponent still does not appear, and friends do not accept me at VNet.
That complete.
Some sort of panda. Are you on NA? That's the first thing I have to say. Are you on NA? If you're
That's
in
actually
queue,
a legit question.
oh, I've run enough tournaments. I know these questions, and I know most of the responses they're going to give. Oh, this is for NA only? Yeah, it's probably in the rules somewhere. Good times, good times. And we have a restarted client for some odd reason.
Good. Good too. Super dope. Come on, friends, let's populate faster. Into Battlefront. Oh, he says he's on NA.
That's interesting.
And on. Let's try this again.
Gul'dan versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
Right up, Quinn.
Yeah, he's supposed to be up against Cammy. We know Cammy.
Yep.
Poor bastard. If I remember correctly, that's the one that always has that wrong name. Alright, so here we are. Looks like to be a zoo deck. Has to pass turn one. Is going to go for the Knife Juggler, which is most likely going to be met by Shadow Word Pain. Oh, the pain! The pain! But where there's one, there's always two. Whoa! Somebody forgot to get the message. But hey, that's fine. Doomguard is still a viable card.
The end is coming.
Doomsayer is going to come down. And that may not be the end of it. Matter of fact, I know that's not going to be the end of it. Boom. But look at the investment having to be made here.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
If that knife doesn't go face, he's going to feel so bad. Oh! But it was the safe play. Had to make it. Goes for the tap. Boom. Alright. So Zoo doing what Zoo does. Build board and Shrek. Now, this is not an overly good board. It's not an overly bad board either. And with the Defender of Argus in hand, that's going to make it a little bit tougher for the Priest to deal with. Most specifically, that Knife Juggler is going to get a ton of value.
Starting to feel like whenever I have to ask people for invite to spectate, it glitches out the game.
Mm-hmm. It does.
The end is coming!
So he's gonna go for another Doomsayer play here.
There we go, finally, Jesus Christ.
Yay! Oh wow. This looks
is
like a deck
looking
I
like-
played a while ago.
This is Death at the Priest and Zad Priest that I was helping Deathcon figure out, so to speak.
Well, it's about to get shreked.
Just Zoo doing Zoo things, really.
Yep. Alright, so Defender of Argus going on. I would most likely say the Knife Juggler. And it's really a clutch call here.
So many
Dude on the Knife Juggler and the 2-1. And if the ping goes into the Doomsayer, then you can do 1 damage to the face. If you do it any other way, you're still going to have to trade the board.
I wonder.
So SuperDork is trying to figure out what the best line of play actually is. And the answer to that would have been better positioning. And I think we might actually have a spectator bug. Oh, maybe. What?
And it looks like Cammy's MIA, so just gonna award the win, I guess.
So many possibilities.
Sounds legit to me.
Yeah, I think she's having a power cut.
Though we've got some weird spectator bugs here. Either that or SuperDork is really messing with this person. Trying to decide either, yeah, no, this looks like to be some sort of
Yeah,
spectator
it
bug.
looks like it's bugged. Oh my god, Victor shit. I literally just restarted the client. There's no reason why it should have bugged out that fast.
You should have just respectated. Is there like a different version of this game in Jamaica, or?
Not to my knowledge, and that is extremely racist because they're playing
That is
people
not
that are
racist. They do-
overseas.
Okay, first of all, Blizzard's been known to put out different versions of a game for different regions, alright? And sometimes the differences in those games actually do cause problems. This has happened in StarCraft. So no, that's not racist. That's an actual valid...
Racism.
You're a bastard. You know that? Alright, so he obviously did go for the Defender of Argus, did go for the clear play, but ended up losing his 1-3 taunt, which is as expected.
Above value.
Cabal value.
Shadow Madness. Thought Steal value. Imp Gang Boss. No,
He's the
I think
baby.
that was the shifting shade, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Word Horror would probably do a bit of work right here.
So
Yeah, really would.
Even better, Excavated Evil. Sadly, it does not seem that he has that.
Now, does he go for the luck shot here, or does he go for the guaranteed clear? He's got to pray this... Oh, actually, he doesn't have to pray. He would just have to sacrifice the Knife Juggler. Oh! Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful right there. That's
Top
perfect.
decks are so real.
That is perfect. What? Okay. Went for the luck draw. Missed it. He's just going to go all face. So, if he had a Holy Nova, this would be the time to play it.
Just realized.
You have better.
Okay, so he gave up. He realized that all hope is lost. Didn't pull into any of his board tiers, not even a circle of healing so he could use Embrace the Shadow.
Man, but Super Dork went way aggressive. He was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's race. And it paid off, but there are many times that could have backfired. If there had been a Holy Nova, that would have
Excavated
just...
evil. Any board clear would have
Any
been.
board clear would have just done it. Excavated Evil, Holy Nova, done skis, right?
But it worked out for him, and he ties up the series.
He rolled the dice. You know, sometimes you just cannot play around board clears or AoE. Sometimes you just have to go full down their throat. And he recognized that, went for it, pulled the trigger, won.
Full down your throat.
Damn right.
Alright, the series is now tied up 1-1 apiece. And Super Dork just won with his Zoo deck, so he can X out Warlock.
I love that name, though.
Super Dork.
That's a great name. Like truth in advertising.
Pretty legit name.
Begin.
Also, once again, for those who are watching, we are running on a 5-minute delay.
Something like that. Plus the other 1 minute that OBS seems to always add.
Yeah, good old Twitch.
Alright, so here we are with the Hunter.
Hunter versus Mage.
Yes. It's going to be 14 turns of hitting one button. Alright, so turn 1, not an ideal hand to play, but hunters have to deal with it. No coin, so no turn 2 animal companion, but we're going to get an Elec. And against Freeze Mage, this may not pay out too well, considering they have very few minions, but they have some pretty big top-end ones, like Alexstrasza and Archmage Antonidas. But they also have some low ones, like Loot Hoarder or Flamewaker. Okay, so we are dealing with a Tempo Mage. That's a great little bit of information he just got there. This crazy Jamaican meta.
Gotta keep things interesting.
Oh, no doubt. It's one of the reasons why I love doing stuff in Jamaica, because everything here is crazy. Not even gonna lie. If I lived in Jamaica, it'd be even better. That would be extremely hot, apparently.
Alright, so we got Cersei's Apprentice out. I'm guessing Hoffer roll off the companion, or is he? Wow, he's gonna float the one mana.
He's gonna respect that. He's gonna respect it because he just saw the Flame Waker. And last thing you want to do is allow the Flame Waker to just spew out multiple cheap spells to constantly get value.
This is true.
Alright, so next turn, we're most likely going to see an infected wolf come down. Or infested wolf, my bad. And even if it gets killed, which is very possible...
There's not really any good plays here for Deathcon, honestly.
No, there really aren't, but them top decks, those win games. He might be forced to use that Forbidden Flame just to deal with the wolf.
This is true. So he's just gonna Hero Power King and pass his turn. Ooh, Fire Bat.
Oh, you're about 4 turns too late. So the infested wolf comes on down, and it's a gold infested wolf. I have much respect for that.
Yes, gold cards are so.
All right, so
Ooh, Mana Worm.
he's gonna lay out the mirror image, and he's gonna Frostbolt, nuking out the infested wolf, leaving down these little itty bitty 1/1 spiders.
It's a bitsy spider.
I've never heard of a wolf having an infestation of spiders, though. Shouldn't that be like fleas or something?
Probably ticks.
Alright.
Alright, so trying to clear up, deal with the 0-2 taunts here. About 2 turns off from a flame strike board clear.
Alright, so there's a really good play here involving killing off that scavenging hyena. And then...
Definitely want to kill the scavenging.
Want to kill the scavenging hyena. If you kill the... anything else beforehand, you end up just growing the scavenging hyena. So that
he could technically Forbidden Flame the... No, that... Yeah, he could technically Forbidden Flame the 4/4. Buff up the hyena and then just trade off his Mana Worm to kill the hyena.
That is very true, but the more efficient play is just going and killing the hyena first. It's kind of it's like the difference between killing off the armor smith's burst or killing
I
it
mean,
off last.
either way, he's gonna lose the worm because I'm assuming he's going to kill the 4/4 with the worm if he kills the hyena.
Yeah, see, he just kind of screwed. Well, he didn't screw up, but it's still a good play.
Yeah,
He
that's
builds
why I'm like,
board,
it works out either way.
right. And now he's left with this board here, which isn't overly good, which isn't overly bad either.
Or do you just throw down the hyena?
I would throw down the high main here.
I would throw down the hyena too.
You throw down. It's turn 6. You have a high main. This
Yeah,
is not.
you
You
throw
don't
that
think.
shit out on curve.
All right. Apparently, you have another issue with an AFK opponent.
So it would.
And he's going to get punished quite hard here. If he does anything else. The high main is the go-to pick on this. Yeah. Now the Flame Strike is going to clear, but leave behind. So instead, he's just going to go and put down the 6/3. That way he can have a clear clean rather than a makeshift one. He's going to go for the card draw. So now he loses the clean clear. And he's going to go for that. That's also really good play. I like it. Oh, but look at what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. So high main could trade. Then... okay, you can do it that way too. He's respecting and holding on to his deadly shot, waiting for something like Ragnaros to drop down on the board. Getting some more cards. There's a polymorph. Ooh, that polymorph is going to get some value here. Yep. So you Eagle Horn Bow. If he knew what was in his hand, he'd probably go a different route on this, but he doesn't. And he's going to respect. Wow. Wow. I give this guy mad respect. Mad respect, Super Dork. Alright, just had to check something to make sure. Alright, so that board is pretty nice. Just constantly going for the face damage. Gotta respect it. This is what hunters do best. To the face. Opts not to push 3 more damage. You kind of have to feel a polymorph is coming down on that 2/5. But Deathcon just decides to concede at this point.
Alright, so SuperDork takes another one.
Ain't so dorky now, is he?
SuperDork putting in that work, showcasing his intellectual stamina. Touching out another win.
Did you just say intellectual stamina for a hunter deck?
Yes. Because it's a beast hunter deck or a death rattle hunter deck. Either way, it's not a face hunter deck.
All hunters are face hunters, whether you admit it or not. Their hero power says face.
This is also true.
It's supposed to say steady shot. No, that needs to be replaced with go face.
Shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
Alright, so here we have Shaman. Lightning Bolt is a really good indicator of this being face Shaman.
Dun dun dun.
So again, back to that whole face decks.
Well, it is a tournament and people do want to win.
Yes, they do. And he's brought 3 aggressive decks. Mid-range Beast Hunter, which in own right is a hyper-aggressive deck. He brought Zoo that he played extremely aggressive. And he's bringing what appears to be a face Shaman deck. Now, those Totem Golems are going to put in a lot of work here. Because without a Shadow Word Pain, a Priest is really in a bad situation to deal with them. So... If I'm a Shaman, I just automatically coin out the 3/4. But instead, he's going to go for the Flame Juggler, kind of test to see if there's a Shadow Word Pain. Much respect to this play.
The end is coming!
That
So
turn to Doomsayer.
Doomsayer basically says, yeah, no, you're not getting anywhere here, sir.
Is that the new auto include in this meta?
It pretty much is. Like, I got a space open. What do I put? Put a Doomsayer.
Yep, I run 2 in my priest deck, along
You
with
run
every
2
fucking
in
removal.
almost every deck nowadays. If you're running any form of control, you have to have Doomsayers, or you're just getting smorked left and right.
This is true.
Alright, goes for the heal on face. And here comes down Totem Golem number 1. Flame Juggler checked for the Shadow Word Pain, was not there. Great indication of time to go for the face. So Forbidden Shaping's coming down. There's a lot of good 4-drops. That's one of them!
Ooh la la.
Alright, so real simple play here.
Very, very good card that got added to the priest arsenal. Helps on turns like that when you don't have plays and you need to float mana.
Alright, so obviously Excavated Evil needs to drop now. Boom. You have no board except for one really beat up 3-1. Azure Drake definitely coming down because you want to cycle more cards, and it's a minion that's really hard to deal with, but instead he's going to go for maybe, I mean, he's got 2 options here. Go for the Azure Drake, or he goes for the other Totem Golem and the Horse Rider, and he'll still have enough mana to play the Azure Drake next round. But he's going to opt to go for the Azure Drake here, recognizing fully well that Priest can't do shit about it. Unless they play this card. So this is going to give him a really nice board clear, take away certain advantages he might have had. Still looking for a circle, though. So the Argent Horse Rider spam is go.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
It's going to push 4 damage, and again, going to put the priest on the back foot. Oh, that would have been funny. You could use one of them to basically pop off the other's Divine Shield, and then you can follow it up with a Excavated Evil. But decides just to put the 3/5, which is not always a good thing.
You're gonna miss that Akane.
Nope. He's recognizing that Akanai is a threat. He takes it out with the Lava Burst, and he's going to push 7 more damage to face.
Things are looking pretty bad for Deathcon right about now.
I think at this point you have to go Justicar True Heart and heal face for 4. Just to counter that damage you're going to be taking. But lo and behold, there's more damage to come. Even more.
Ooh,
Okay.
Lightning Bolt clear on the...
So we've got 3, 7, plus another 4. That's 11 more damage. He's going to respect that that's going to be a threat. So he's going to double Lava Shock it. Actually, he's going to play this and Lava Shock.
Fair enough.
Just to have full mana available. Actually, he's going to wait till next turn. He's going to push for the lethal then. But will he have enough? That's 5 plus another 7. He's going to be just shy. So he's really going to want to look for like another... Lava Burst in order to really push through, because he's going to have to go through 18 life. And here comes the Excavated Evil. It's going to remove 2.
Nice, clear.
And then he's going to use the trade to clear.
That Shadow Madness came in handy.
It really did. Flame Juggler and most likely a Totem coming down.
Getting hot in here.
Boom. And he's debating whether or not he wants to go for the 4 damage to the face right now.
Not much Deathcon can do here unless you want to entomb a Flame Juggler.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Wow, he played out the Akane. Just get the so now he can't heal up. Classic.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. This is a dangerous situation.
That's a good.
Excavated Evil for 4, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a damn good card for Super Dork to draw in Deathcon's favor, because that's one more turn that he gets to.
He's going to just move this board like, nope, not going to allow you to have anything. This is really telling. This says all I have in my hand are spells.
Burn, yep.
Oh, and we get to see that new Twisted
Worgen.
Worgen. That is going to be super impactful. He can't target it. So that's going to be 3 plus 3. That's 6 plus 2. That's 8.
Come on, Taunt. Ooh, the chill maw pickup. Oh, that's a no-brainer.
That is definitely no-brainer. That is a no-brainer left and right. So here's where Excavated Evil is going to come in handy. He's hoping for Spell Power. Did not get it. If he'd gotten Spell Power Totem, that would have been brilliant. He could have had a perfect board clear right there. But instead, he's going to have to invest a little bit more. He's going to check. He's hoping he doesn't, and he doesn't. So now he's just going to go, yeah, I'm okay.
But, you know, like, he has the dilemma. Do I kill the Arcanine so he can, like, get bored, or do I let it stay so he can't heal up? And it looks like he opts to let it stay.
I'd let it stay. I'm at 30 life. He's at 13. He can't heal back now because of it. I'm going to let it stay there. Oh, Feral Spirits is not a good play, because the moment you play it, he's just going to trade it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to Hero Power, trade. Guess what? He can start healing again. So
he's going to get in that lightning bolt damage.
He's just
he's going to kill it off for him. Okay.
Yeah, that'll allow him to keep his board. Unfortunately, another Excavated Evil is going to drop.
I wonder if it was the same one that he tapped with.
Oh, yeah, possibly. Boom! Bye-bye. And the board is cleared. Do you ever go the Beast here? I say yes. I say you go for the Beast. You go for the Beast.
I guess. It's feasible.
It's a beast.
The only thing that can possibly deal with it would have to be a Hex. And last time I checked, Aggro Shaman doesn't run Hex. So this is looking like where the Priest player starts to stabilize.
Yes, he might actually have a chance. Move the cursor off the...
my bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Definitely gonna throw out the Beast.
Oh yeah, you throw out the Beast, you
Shadow
knock...
Pin on... Ooh, left hook.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but okay. And then Heal Face. I would have held on to that for the Tunnel Trog that could possibly come out, but he's respecting healing.
Not sure how that works, but okay.
Alright, Ancestral Knowledge. Uh-oh!
There's the 4-mana 7/7 that's gonna get Shadow Rendated like a boss.
Alright, so he's gonna trade out here quite nicely.
See, now, this is why I was saying I didn't agree with the initial play, but I guess it works out either way.
Well, here's the thing. He just had to use more face damage to deal with the minions versus face, so it pans out either way because, lo and behold, Shadow Word Death exists. Bye-bye.
Trade with the Abusive, so he just has a 3/3 to worry about. Heals up for 4 at just the card value.
Yep, and even if he's getting attacked by a 3/3, he still has net profit of
Excavated Evil
1.
top deck.
Yes.
Man, Deathcon is just living on a prayer here.
Alright, and here comes the Doomsayer. I think you go Doomsayer here.
Fuck that. I think you just go balls to the walls. It ends out. You get a taunt.
You do.
You ain't worried about shit right now.
That is true, and you got 2 of them. You're not in a good position here in theory, but guess what? He has the ability of neutralizing that one right there.
But that's one less spell that you're not taking to the face.
Yep, and he's trying to figure out how he's supposed to clear this, but he can't.
If he had gotten the Spell Power Totem, he would have had a better chance at clearing 2 minions at least.
Oh, most definitely, and the 2 you would clear would be the 6/6 and the 9/7, because you get yourself back another 3/3.
So Deathcon stabilizing quite nicely here. Top deck's a flash heal, so you got even more heals to bring his life back up. This is looking pretty over for the
It
Shaman
really
play.
does. Super Dork's aggro run has seemed to have come to an end.
Those crucial moments when Super Dirk top decked a fucking excavated evil instead of actual card that he could use
Now
really
he
helped
gets
out.
it. Okay, so he's gonna. Oh, he also put that in wrong place too, but that's okay. That's okay.
Excavated evil is the real MVP for this match.
It really was. It really put the face shaman in its place and kind of really screwed up his drawing cycle quite nicely.
Very
You got
much so.
Hats off there. Hats off, Deathcon. Priest doing.
If I had a hat, I would tip it. The series is tied up at 2 games apiece. Going into the final match of the set.
Which we already know is going to be shaman versus something.
Shaman versus Mage.
Ooh. Not the greatest of matchups.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Does nobody use the Discord you set up? Those savages.
I know,
All right. So I throw back the Rockbiter. No, actually I keep the Rockbiter. Okay, not a bad one. So there's your turn 1, coin out. On turn 2, you throw out the most likely the Walrus guy, Tuskar Totemic.
The light protects me.
Mage is probably going to most definitely probably going to play his Mana Worm. It contests quite nicely. But instead just goes for the ping.
I taste blood.
Sets up as 3-1. I like this play. We haven't really seen too much of the Super Worgen Infiltrator too often, so getting it down early is quite interesting. But again, against Mage, you have to be worried about, like, Flamewaker. Pretty much in this matchup, that's exactly what I'd be afraid of, is Flamewaker.
Always fear the Flamewaker.
All right. So he builds his board, and it's a perfect contested board here. He, boom, 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 whatever. I'm good. So here comes down the Feral Spirits. 3 to face, incoming. No, he actually takes out the Mana Worm. That's an interesting call. I've never seen a face shaman play so tradey in my life.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Now, with 3 mana available, he has a few options. Best one most likely is going to be the Tuskar, but that doesn't really help out anything. Another option you could do is just put out another Feral Spirit to basically provide board. And look at Mr. Yogg-Saron sitting in the hand going, yep, I'm good. I'm good. But look at that. He got the Totem Golem. Nice.
It's always a plus when you can get Totem Golem off the Tuskar Totemic.
So do you just trade here and go for the Totem? Or the Cabal, Kabbalist Tome? Or...
I mean, the problem with Kabbalist Tome is that you don't establish anything.
You really don't.
And if you play Kabbalist Tome only, then the worm will only be at 3-3, which can't take out the Totem Golem, which is the more immediate threat, so to speak.
True, very true. But you also got to think about the potential you can get off of that. And actually, that's a pretty damn good pull. That is a very
It's
good
a very
pull.
good Kabbalist Tome. I would have personally maybe had gone for Arcane Intellect and then Forbidden Flame on the Tuskar Totemic, because you would have had 2 mana left, so you would have been able to clear board.
Yes, it would have.
But that's a pretty decent Kabbalist Tome, so it's pretty good value. I definitely think you need to kill the 3-2 though.
Yeah, it's also respecting a lot of things here. Oh,
Or that is also a possibility. Get rid of the more immediate threat. Well, Forbidden Flame. Yeah. Fair enough. That's a play that's usually done more so with Flame Wakers to get off the extra pings when you have the Forbidden Flame out. But I mean, to each his own.
agreed. Now, depending on where if he plays out one of these, depending on where he places it, will determine how wrecked he's about to get. If he puts this, yep, good placement. Very, very good placement. Seeing the Capitalist Tome, he had to really think, like, what if he got a Cone of Cold? Nope, putting it over here.
Always gotta keep placement in mind.
Yep. But didn't really matter. Though I applaud him for his placement. That was spot on how he was supposed to do it. Alright, so he's got three mana. Ideally, he's probably going to go for the charge minion just to pressure face. Though Flame Juggler also really good because it's got a solid body. But going into 7 mana, you gotta be worried about a lot of things, and one of them just popped in the hand, and, well, we know what's coming next. Boom. Oh, jeez. And he can go defensive, too. Yeah, I'd go defensive here.
That's incredible.
All right.
That's incredible.
Okay, but we can kiss that Flame Waker goodbye quite nicely.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Bye-bye, Flame Waker.
And here comes out the Super Infiltrator, or, yeah, you can go...
I mean, hey. I think you'd... like, if you're gonna put the Argent, then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was the only other option he had, was do 4 more to face. And again, you're a face deck. You want to go face damage as much as possible. This guy's been trading way too much. And in this matchup, he's going to want to burn him down as quickly as possible. All right.
Picked up another Flame Waker.
Yes, he did. And here it comes.
Ooh. Boom, boom. I missed. Just missed it, too. Get rid
And
of
here it
that.
comes.
Boom.
Get rid of that. Boom, boom. Value reduction.
Wow.
Oh.
Not cool.
That Flame Waker did not do as he was told, and it's gone.
He's still gonna force him to trade off 2 of his minions. Well, 1 of his minions at least.
Blood.
No, you
It would
traded.
have been nice if he could have gotten off the shield off the Argent.
Yeah, pretty much. That would have been game winning, but you know, RNG stone for the win, guys. But look at this.
Stone hype.
Oh,
Counter
vaporize.
spell, vaporize. Vaporize isn't really good right here because there's
No, it
way
wouldn't
too
be
many
good.
targets.
Yeah, and most likely what you'd catch is a 1/1, so you'd feel really bad. So this is a really good trade. It buys you enough time to get to Yogg Saron, and we're going to see a Yogg play probably on curve right here, right
Somehow,
now.
I feel like potentially, depending on what he top decks, he may or may not Yogg.
I Yogg. Ah.
You just throw down the Yogg here, possibly? Or do you try to fuel the Yogg more? I feel like
yeah.
fueling the Yogg more may be the better play. Ooh, nice. So, hero power kill the Thuron, yep. 'Cause
Yep.
there's not really that much damage on board. And then play out the counter spell, play out the vaporize.
Vaporize.
Yep.
Oh, yes, yes. So what this ends up doing is it stops any spell damage coming through. It's gonna stop any.
Ooh, no draw for you, good
no
sir.
draw.
Get wrecked.
Get
Get
wrecked.
wrecked. You thought you were gonna do 1 damage? No, good sir. No 1 damage for you.
Oh, the reckoning. The reckoning. See, this is how casting should be. We should be talking shit during the plays, like, oh, you get punished. Now, here's the question. Do you just play out 2 more spells? I think you do. Do you be greedy? I think you do. So he's going to get rid of the healer, and he's going to get rid of the spell power, thus guaranteeing even less value. And he's just going to ping here. This Yogg is going to have so much value. Even if Deathcon doesn't win, GG.
Don't worry, love. The cavalry's here.
Cavalry is here. Well, this is where you pretty...
Alright, I think we have to... Ooh.
Oh, no, no.
Are we greedy? I think
Yes,
we're greedy, right?
yes, we're
I think
greedy.
we're greedy. I think we're greedy.
Well, you have to think about it. What one
4
card
cards
option...
left in the deck.
Shaman doesn't have a one card option in order to deal 11 damage. So, yes, you're greedy. The only
Hero
thing that...
power ping off and then just flame strike the board.
Mm-hmm.
1 extra spell for Yogg. And you're like, for me personally, I have a rule. If I'm below 10 cards, I don't Yogg. If I'm above 10 cards, definitely Yogg.
Dude, you stole that rule from me.
Nuh-uh.
Really, Ghost?
It's true.
Alright.
It just so happens that great minds think alike. Haha.
Okay. Alright, so... Oh!
Alright, Yogg. Don't
No,
be greedy,
he's
dude.
gonna-
Now you're pushing it. Like,
But what does he get? Oh! Do you go for the
Picks up
arcade
the
intellect?
arcane,
Go for the
not
arcade
bad,
intellect.
not bad.
Yep. Now... Oh.
so close. Almost could. Go flame. Stop.
Ooh.
Ooh, 6 plus 2 is 8. Not enough.
Right.
See, this is what I was saying.
Here
greedy.
is where you have to Yogg. And you have to pray you don't
Oh,
fucking
this is-
frostbolt your face. You have to pray you don't frostbolt your face.
Thank God, this is... You don't have a choice. Dude, seriously?
Oh my god.
If he top decks something right now, he top decks a lightning bolt. That's GG, you're dead.
Yeah, Yogg could have at least possibly healed the face, but it also could have...
Lava shock. Spell power.
Our totem, get wrecked.
Nope. Healing
Nope.
totem. He lives another turn. He decides
And-
not to use it.
Yep.
Which I don't blame him. That's
Okay.
GG though. That's 12 plus flip. Yeah, that's GG.
Oh wow.
Didn't even
Did
need
it
to
with-
Yogg.
didn't
6
he-
3's 18. All up in that ass.
Oh my god. He should have
Yeah.
Yogged though.
I know, right?
Should've
He went for the story, not the glory.
No, he went for
Or
the
is that
glory.
right?
not the
Yeah, he
glory.
went for the story, not the glory.
Oh my god. I would have gone Yogg there just because in that situation you have to think about everything that Shaman